Welcome to a Bible Talk Autumn Harvest Special. This is The End Times, God's Final Chapter of Life. I'm your host, Sunny G, and today we'll be reading The Tribulation, Part 3. Then at last, when the seventh and final trumpet is blasted, John seen the temple of God opened, and the ark of his covenant was seen in his temple. There was lightnings, thunderings, noises, an earthquake, and hail. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon named Satan and his angels. There was no place found for them in heaven, so Satan and his angels were cast to the earth. From the years 175 BC to 164 BC, Antiochus IV was king of the Seleucid Empire. On December 25, 167 BC, he committed the abomination of desolation, a blasphemous act, and set up a statue of Zeus in the Second Temple in Jerusalem, and disrespected the Jewish temple by offering the sacrifice of a pig on an altar to Zeus. The temple was eventually cleansed and rededicated by the Maccabees in 164 BC, the year Antiochus IV died. This is the event celebrated as Hanukkah, which is the Jewish festival of lights. After the Jews reclaimed the temple, they only found a single day's worth of pure oil to light the menorah. Miraculously, the oil lasted for 8 days. Hanukkah is now celebrated still to this day. It is an 8-day festival with one candle lit for each night. In the book of Daniel, Daniel talks about this part in his book because God gave Daniel a vision of the end times in very detailed words. Around this time, there will be an individual who will claim to be God. This individual will be the Antichrist. He will deceive many people with his sneaky ways. He will present himself as peace and will confirm a covenant with many people for 1 week. But in the middle of the week, he will break it and bring an end to sacrifice and offerings, and will set up an image or statue of himself or something else that is blasphemous in the Jewish temple. This will be the abomination of desolation. He will perform the ultimate blasphemous act that will trigger the last half of the tribulation, the final 3.5 years. This is called the Great Tribulation, a time of pure wickedness and destruction where no human has ever experienced. During this time, it will be the harshest, scariest, and most devastating time anyone has ever encountered on earth. This will be the final scene of God's grand movie. Around this time, God sends down his 2 witnesses to prophesy on earth for 1,260 days, which is equivalent to 3.5 years. The 2 men could be Moses and Elijah, but it doesn't mention in the Bible who they'll be, so we have no idea. If anyone tries to harm these 2 witnesses, they will kill them with fire proceeding from their mouth. Could be literally, or it could be by their words that proceed from their mouths. Either way, they will have great power to kill anyone who harms them. Plus, they will have the power and authority to cause plagues on the earth. Once the 1,260 days are over, the beast that ascends from the bottomless pit will kill the 2 witnesses. Everyone will see them get slaughtered by the beast and left on the street for 3.5 days. The world will see the two witnesses be resurrected by the breath of life from God, and everyone who watches this will be terrified. Then the world will see the two witnesses go up to heaven in a cloud, while their enemies look on. During this time, there will also be 144,000 Jews, 12 tribes, with 12,000 from each tribe. These men are virgins, and in their mouth is found no deceit, and are without fault before the throne of God. They will be preaching the gospel during this time, and people will be getting saved. Thanks for tuning in. Join me next time as we'll be reading Part 4.